That City Council has agreed to take on the issue of illicit spas. 13 investigates, explores possible solutions they might consider. KRDO News Channel 13's investigative reporter Dan Beatty is live outside the former Rose Spa in Colorado Springs with our continuing coverage.
Heather, Rose Spa here was recently shut down following a series of 13 investigates reports after the owner was arrested on pimping charges. It's an example of how police use the city's public nuisance ordinance, citing evidence of prostitution to get the landlord to terminate the lease. 13 Investigates has previously reported on how Aurora handled its illicit spa problem. In 2018, they passed an ordinance meant to deter illicit massage parlors from setting up shop in the city. They were also able to shut down almost all of the illicit parlors in Aurora in less than a year. Aurora's ordinance requires the parlors to have proper licensing and requires regular audits to make sure people aren't living inside the business or advertising for sex online. Police in Colorado Springs say something similar should help.
But if we had something to allow us to come in and inspect records, much like a liquor establishment, where we can come in and see what license you have, what records you have, who's working there, and those kinds of things, sure would help us.
But there are concerns, mainly legal concerns. Colorado Springs City Council member Tom Strand is afraid the Aurora ordinance won't hold up in court.
They're a little worried that it's unconstitutional. I have to study that and take a look at that. We certainly don't want to craft an ordinance that goes too far and is going to get overturned.
While other council members like Wayne Williams are looking at all options on the table.
But one of the things I've asked is that our land use folks research and talk about where we are with respect to our ability to enforce things through a land use code or other methods that don't have that beyond a reasonable doubt standard, so that we can continue to provide a safe neighborhood and get this out of the places where it should not be going on.
3 newly elected Colorado Springs City Council members that are set to take office later this month tell KRDO News Channel 13 they are supportive of harsher regulations when it comes to these illicit spas. Reporting live in Colorado Springs, Dan Beatty, 13 Investigates.